What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news for you concerning KSI and Logan Paul. These guys are not boxers. I repeat, they are not boxers, but they are boxing. So this is Counterpunch Boxing News. You know, KSI, he was in the ring and he won his first bout. He called out Logan Paul. You know, if you don't know about these particular guys, you probably should, but if you don't, little crash course history lesson between these guys. These are two of the top YouTube subscribers in the world, right? KSI has 19 million subscribers, and Logan Paul has 18 million subscribers. So these guys are on up on the totem pole as far as YouTube, you know. And the significance about this is these guys are fighting each other in like a celebrity YouTube match, right? But the thing about it is, they're taking it serious. You know, I've been looking at videos about them. You know, if we could talk about Conor McGregor, and you know, he's not a boxer, he's an MMA guy, UFC guy rather. And you know, if we can talk about him training and fighting a boxer, we can talk about two guys that's training that are not boxers to fight each other. So, you know, let's entertain it. Why not? My first thing comes to mind when I see them both, their fighting stylistically. I see Logan Paul, you know, he's the taller, rangier guy, the longer reach. And I see him kind of like a Hitman Hearns. You know what I'm saying? He's tall, he's rangy. According to him punching guys that were helping him train, he does have some snap, you know. The only problem is, can he apply that when they actually get in the fight, when his adrenaline's going, when everything goes out the window that they supposedly learned over the last 6-7 weeks, right? So, I see KSI, you know, the shorter guy. If anything, if I could say anything about him, he reminds me of a non-polished Danny Garcia, swings like him because his punches are winging, with a Sean Porter's mentality. Because you see, he likes to get on the inside and throw punches, but he likes to wing them like Danny Garcia. So if I was watching him, he has the same trend. He does the same habit. He'll do 3 punches in succession out of a 4-punch combination. It'll go 1, 2, 3, and then he wings the right. And I know that's his power hand off his back foot, but he wings it as it's like an arm punch. So what does this mean? It might not mean anything, simply because Logan Paul probably wouldn't capitalize on it, wouldn't see it, because he's not a boxer. You know what I mean? He's not experienced to see it. And speaking of experience, KSI has the experience. You know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, he's had 1 bout. But that doesn't make you a guru just because you had 1 fight. But he has been in the ring before, so he knows what to expect. You know, and these guys just go out, you know, throw caution to the wind and fight like sock'em robots. It is what it is. But I think these guys will take time after the adrenaline has went down a little bit, and then you'll see their style start to come into play if they can remember what they've been taught again. You know, so it's entertaining, man, because, you know, I look at these two guys. The only thing I think about was the power. You know, if KSI has some good power, which, you know, I don't know, because, you know, I mean, it's nothing to compare it to. You know, if his power punches affect Logan Paul, we'll know. You know, we'll be able to tell, because he's going to go right at Logan Paul. And I don't think Logan Paul is experienced enough to keep him off of him, you know, but we'll see. You know, we'll see what he does. You know, we'll see what he does when these guys collide into the ring, you know. So, you know, but hey, they're taking this really seriously. Seriously, they're taking this serious. You know, and it's one of them things where, you know, it reminds me of, I think it was Soulja Boy and Chris Brown was supposed to have one of these, and along with Joe Rogan and Wesley Snipes. I would really like to see that, because, you know, I always wanted to see those two, because I know Rogan is a trained martial artist, and, you know, Wesley Snipes is a trained martial artist. You know, so, you know, we get a treat by these guys, these two grand YouTubers. You know, we can see what they possess into the ring. And I think the inexperience, you're just going to see, It's gonna almost be like two women in their first or second debut fight. And the reason why I say two women, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. What it is two women that don't listen. Because the funny thing about women boxing, women actually pay attention to their coaches because they don't have already set ways to fight before they got into the ring like guys do. You know what I mean? So I see them one of them guys getting hit hard, and then they're just winging shots, or they're resorting back to what they're used to, you know, if they ever got in a fight before, which I believe they have, you know, and I think, you know, it's some fight in them. But we got to see how much fight any of these guys have when they get into the ring. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this match, KSI versus Logan Paul. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch.